Headed out on this road, and believe it or not, exactly 100 years ago, Eric Liddell and Harold Abram bestrode the Olympic Games. An iconic movie, Chariots of Fire, depicting their incredible successes and story. And here we are, the emotion running incredibly high ahead of the start, the energy levels are soaring as they head off out of Durban. It is quite extraordinary. This event stands alone as an iconic South African event.
At this thing called Comrades, and she will simply keep winding it up right here for the next.
Elite and contenders water point. They've got their own water points. This a new incentive for the elite runner.
Yes, and on top of that, there are some incentives for the hospital that was being introduced by the new Tier 1 sponsor, SAID.
Just catch a glimpse of our leader, Jobo Kotane, from Max de Leeds and Lesotho, going through the Winston Park area now. He's gone through there in 1 hour 43:13 and a pace of 3:39. He has been the man who will set off after that little glance over his shoulder. Well, he is in trouble. That is a problem. Jobo Kotane from Max de Leeds, the Lesotho runner, cramp.
And it's not even one of the major hills. He's just cramping on a bump somewhere. So he's really, and looking around it. That is such a giveaway when a runner turns around to look behind. If you're trying to win, you don't look behind, you just carry on leading. He's wondering why he hasn't been caught slapping the side of his at that gazebo. Your club gazebo. We saw Chilton. So a Chilton runner will drop his or her.
We will end up with something like about 5:48, 5:49, because she will drop further and go closer to about 3:50, 3:55. He ran to halfway because as he was running down into Drummond, he stopped the watch. He walked a little bit, he stopped the watch, so it means he's done the job for the team and he's run to halfway, and now just about to pick him up, running on his left is Alexei Bersnev, the international, 8th place last year, will lead the Comrades Marathon for the first time in his career. Remember, he made his debut last year, and this is his second Comrades Marathon appearance, but only his first up run.
It's the real threat to anyone wanting to win this race.
Yeah, you see on the chasing group again, now we start to see Tete Dijana, the reigning champion of the down run and the defending champion of the up run, Edward Mutiri. They spent 2 months in Dalstrom preparing for this event.
4 runners. The moment to strike is as you go up the beginning of the little pollies. About 13 to go. It's got a climb followed by a flat bit and a down bit and then a long uphill pull. That is the moment to make a move. Or if you really
and still get Wiersma in the lead. We are 4 hours and 59 minutes and 46 seconds in total of running by this elite man. Wiersma is there in the lead, up 40 short, and the second place is Portia Machida and Kepa from Ethiopia, Nepal, Ethiopia.
Now this man here, Piet Wiersma, aiming to be...
Might not go the fastest average pace, may be in focus here for Piet Wiersma, but most importantly for this 26-year-old from the Netherlands who studies in Italy and who's trained in Kenya and then in South Africa and has come back here to take aim at the Comrades Marathon, is that he is on his way to victory. The Olive Anthony, a double green number, gives him the rose, and it is Piet Wiersma who runs into the precinct of the Scottsville racetrack here onto the grass now. The Dutchman is going to turn into the finish here and complete a remarkable performance. 11 years after the last non-South African, he collects the baton and he has it in his hand. The record is in hand here. 5:24:25. Is Piet Wiersma going to break that record of Leonard Svensson from 2008? He's heading for the line here. He was the unknown Dutchman. No longer. He is the untouchable Dutchman. Piet Wiersma is heading to victory in the ultimate human race, the Comrades Marathon in 2024. the Comrades Marathon. The record has just gone. He just missed out on that. But a remarkable run by a totally focused young man. And Dan Macheli, well, what a run by this man. Superb, strong second half. And he is the first South African home here. He's improved on his 2022 third place. And he will finish in second place with a superbly strong run. He put the pressure on through Maritzburg, through the streets of the Comrades home, past the Comrades house, but it wasn't quite enough to put Piet Wiersma in the position that he was in a year ago. Congratulations, Dan Macheli, second place.
Well done, Dan. What a great run. And he put the pressure on Piet at the end there.
Well, Piet Wiersma is quite happy to be the champion, of course, because it is a remarkable run. He meets the dignitaries, the mayor of Zinduzi municipality, and well, it becomes the 18th. It's the 18th time that the race has been won by a non-South African. And he is the 12th man to have won the Comrades Marathon, not born in South Africa, and he gives a warm hug and receives one from Dan Macheli in second place.
And our Ethiopian run, here he comes. In for third place, the last place on the podium. A fantastic run by him. What a great run. Novice run, no experience in this race, and third place in a very great time.
Johannes Piet from Ethiopia, he was in that group all along, never looked too troubled, and he is coming home to complete a fantastic run, the Ethiopian. In his maiden Comrades Marathon, well, a year ago Wiersma finished in second place in his maiden race, and now it is Johannes Piet from Ethiopia who will complete the podium at the 2024 Comrades Marathon. Onto the carpet, the green carpet, and he is now part of Comrades Marathon legend and protocol as a third place finisher. In his first time in this race, in a very fine time of 5 hours, 27 minutes and 40 odd seconds. Congratulations! A third place finish, Johannes Piet. Well, he hasn't broken into much more than a quiet grin, but you can bet that this is the culmination of a year's total focus and commitment on the race, and he has delivered in